Show with Darnell Julius, and we're live at RuPaul's DragCon 2018. If you've never been here, you're in the wrong place. It's queens of all kinds, all colors, all shapes, and you get to be your motherfucking self with no one bringing you the down. On Edge Talk Show coming to you live, DragCon 2018, bitches. Can I get an ow, ladies? Ow. We are here with fashion icon to the world, Carson Kressley, the one and only RuPaul DragCon 2018, New York City. This is an honor. I met Carson last week, and here I am now interviewing him. How are you?
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
He always does.
And here you are. So yeah, it's fun to be at DragCon. I mean, I think it's you absolutely have to come next year, and anybody watching at home, because it's just, it even transcends drag. It's a celebration of people being creative and artistic and having fun. And if you love fashion, everybody's turning looks, and it's just really inspiring.
So tell me,
Yes.
the first time I set eyes on you was Queer Eyes for the Straight Guy.
Yes, yes, yes.
And I loved it.
Thank you.
So you are going to do anything similar to that again, or?
You know, it's funny you should ask, because Tom Felicia, who I did the original Queer Eye with, he and I have a new show coming out on Bravo called Get a Room, and it premieres Friday, October 19th at 9 p.m.
Yes, bitches. Did you get that exclusive?
Yes, you heard it here first.
Yeah. Tell me, what is Get a Room about?
Get a Room is about anonymous sex. No, it's
Yes, that too.
It's about it's an interior design show, and we do amazing home makeovers every week, and we do some really big, giant, fun, glitzy, real housewifey kind of houses, and then we do some more everyday kind of spaces. I do kind of the less expensive ones because I don't know what I'm necessarily doing. And it gives great design. And I feel like there's a lot of home makeover shows, but there's not a lot that have really like high-end, very inventive, fun interior design. So that's what we're doing.
Can I ask you a question? I just thought about this.
Yeah.
Would you ever do something like Dances with the Stars?
I already did it.
Yes, you did do Dances with
Do
the
your
Stars. right?
homework, girl.
Sorry.
No. It was a long...
I remember.
A long time ago.
Right.
No, it was a long time ago. I did it and I loved it, and it was such fun. I was a terrible dancer, but I had great costumes.
That's all. That's all. Now that you're a fashion councilman, right?
Yes.
I want to ask you this one question. How do we feel about the American fashion house buying the European fashion house?
Right. So you're talking about Michael Kors buying Versace.
Yes.
Okay, this is interesting because I believe that the Michael Kors brand, now I'm not a super historian of fashion, but I believe the Michael Kors brand maybe was bought by like a very big Canadian investor.
Yes.
So I believe that it's Canada that's taking over.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Who knew that?
Right.
Okay.
I
Now we
mean,
know.
now we know. People maybe north of the border, they're not as friendly as we thought.
Okay.
Right.
They're taking over. But I think Versace's been having like a real comeback lately. And you've been seeing a lot of their stuff on red carpets. And I think that they would be wise to keep the DNA of the brand and
Right.
At home.
Gianni, and then of course, taken over by Donatella. It has so much authenticity, and I think that's why it stayed around for so long. So I hope they keep that.
Let me ask you this question. Are you surprised that they're actually doing that after he has built this brand and passed it on to his family members?
Right. I'm a little surprised that, that they would, would sell it, but there's so many legacy brands like Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, and sometimes they get taken over by a board of
who have money,
directors,
right.
or just people. Sometimes families aren't interested and they want to keep the legacy alive. So keeping the brand and Gianni Versace's legacy alive is something that they're probably looking to ensure. So I'm happy about that.
What about you? What we got going on?
Oh my gosh, me.
What's next for Carson, bitch?
Okay, so I have the new show, Get a Room.
Yeah.
It's on every Friday night this fall on Bravo at 9 p.m.
October the 19th.
October the 19th is a premiere. And then, of course, we have season 11 of RuPaul's Drag Race,
Yeah,
season
that's
4
why we're here.
of All Stars will be coming up very soon. And I think that's it. That's enough. I'm tired.
Well, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you, Carson,
Okay.
for having
You're
us.
so welcome.
It's a pleasure to
I feel really good in between here.
Yes, get all these breasts. Oh, look at that.
I'm the creamy filling, honey.
Yes. On that talk show, Darnell Jews, RuPaul DragCon 2018. Carson Kressley, fashion icon to the world, bitches. Don't forget his new show, Bravo, October the 19th. It premieres. Got that exclusive here, bitches, with On Edge Talk Show.
Amanda Pora, how are you, darling?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. You look so fabulous, as always.
Oh, thank you.
So tell us, who are you representing today?
Alcone Cosmetics.
And tell us a little bit about Alcone Cosmetics.
Alcone is known for theatrical makeup, so they have everything for the stage and for performers, and also regular makeup as well.
Nice, and that's what you're wearing.
Yes.
Nice, it looks great on you too.
Thank you.
As we said, we're interviewing the legendary icon, right? At that Harper's Bazaar thing, like Naomi Campbell said, there was no icons. If Amanda Lepore was there, baby, that's definitely icon. What would your advice be to anyone who would dare want to step in the shoes of Miss Amanda Lepore?
To be very disciplined.
That's
a great answer. So, and what formula should they use to be disciplined? Because I don't think kids our generation know discipline. So, no. What would make them disciplined, or what should they do to be disciplined?
To study everything and make yourself the best person that you could possibly be, and don't imitate other people. Be your own person and develop your own style.
Is the club kid dead?
Absolutely not. I mean, I still do it, and I still work with club kids, and there's always people that need to have self-expression and don't follow the rules, and there's always more and more generations of it. Even today I've seen little children dressed up, and you know, people.
We're all here.
People love it. People love to rebel and don't want to be like everyone else, you know.
So what's the secret of you staying looking so young and beautiful?
Discipline, once again. Yeah, I
So
think.
not partying every night, anymore, and that kind of thing.
Well, I party, but you know, maybe if I have to get up early the next day, I won't drink or something like that. If I want to have a dessert, I'll have a salad, and you know, you just kind of.
But these days and time now, they're paying you to party now, honey. You're not partying just because.
Yes, that's how I make a living.
Yes, you're your own brand, and you have a big brand, and it's a good look. It's been a great thing for you, and it's still living to this day. So that's a blessing.
Yeah.
Any advice you want to give anyone else besides discipline?
I think that you should just be yourself and not. I know it's really hard for kids that live away and they're under so much pressure and everything, but just remember that as many people that are making fun of you and that hate you, there's the other side that loves you, and you'll get out of there and will be happy and have great friends.
We have one more question, and then we're gonna wrap it up.
Now you know I'm a bitch, so I have to give you the wow factor, right? Any more album covers from Amanda Lepore?
Absolutely.
Right. Get ready, bitches. She's coming for more album covers, more fashion brands, more makeup, more everything. It's Miss Motherfucking Amanda Lepore, DragCon 2018, On Edge Talk Show with Darnell and Jules, icon, legendary, Amanda Lepore, honey. Ongina. You know, she just cursed us out for not knowing what season she's on. But what's going on? What's new?
Just my 10-year glow up, you mad? Nothing. I just actually became a full-time drag queen as of last year.
Okay.
Exciting stuff. I love being a queen, actually, and I never really thought that it could be a full-time career until all the queens were basically like, you're Ongina, you can make it happen, and I'm making it happen.
So tell me where you get the name Ongina from?
Well, God didn't bless me with a certain kind of Ina, so I made myself an Ongina.
So what does the On stand for?
Well, it's Ong, O-N-G,
Ong,
which is my
sorry,
middle
sorry.
name.
Mhm.
And then Ina comes from a certain kind of Ina that I wasn't blessed with.
So what would you...
Clever, right? I'm funny.
What would your advice be to someone that? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean it. It's my oils. My African oils are doing that to her.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Fine.
Okay.
That was from this morning. She's regurgitating from this morning. Look, so what would your advice be to someone who might want to do this and be at DragCon and don't really know what to do?
Okay, so if you want to come to DragCon, first thing is first, wear really comfortable shoes. 2, if you're planning to see one of the more famous ones, like on the recent seasons, you're gonna need to plan to come here as early as you can so that you can run to their line. And then when you're done with that, you come to mine. Because I don't have no line.
Up. I see the clouds casting over the sun.
It's all friendly jabber. Jibby jab jab.
So what's next for you? What do you want to do next? What do you want your brand to go? Where do you want it to go? And what do you see?
My aesthetic is continuously growing. I have a lot of friends that really help me reference an evolution to my drag and the artistic vision and the persona of it. I want to continue performing and traveling the world, obviously. I'm currently working with Amphar for Epic Voices, which is a new campaign, which is a countdown to the cure. It's a new conversation and a new approach to removing the stigma with HIV and AIDS and having a conversation with the younger generation and the millennials. And I think that's really important because a lot of people think that HIV and AIDS is no longer a problem. And we have to continue to remind, especially the younger generations that think that it's not, that it's there. And just keep slaying the motherfucking game, bitch.
So let me ask you about this beautiful crown you're wearing. Was this custom made?
Well, you know, I need the mic.
Sorry.
Well, because I'm gonna get loud. Well, you know what I figured was I'm never gonna get the one, so I made the one.
And the one is the hot.
Right, it's hot.
Actually made out of paper.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, so TSA I approved it and it was good.
I'm mad this bitch said the TSA.
You know they're getting crazy.
I know.
I brought bath bombs, you know, the balls, the fizzles in the bath. He don't know. He
He's
can't
too masculine for
No,
that.
he can't afford it.
I can't.
And
I can't afford nothing I don't know.
I love these guys. And they had to scan it like a few times because they thought I was like smuggling drugs or something.
Oh, so they're trying to see if it was any like cocaine residue on it, that kind of shit.
I don't do drugs. Been clean since 2010.
Yes, God bless. That's dope. So tell them where they can find you, what you might have going on, your YouTube stuff, all your stuff that you do.
Absolutely. Just find me at Ongina, which is all of my social media, Instagram, Twitter, Pornhub. Speaking of Hub, I do have a gay Hub channel under Ongina, and you can find all of my latest video there. And it's not porn. It's just Gay Hub is a porn site, but they have a new gay celebrity site. And I do like makeup stuff, my travel, etc., etc.
Do you show girls how to shave properly?
Yeah, how to shave the puss. Yeah, it's really cool.
The cornhole.
And the cornhole too. Don't forget the cornhole. Okay, I got one more wild question for you. It's always been a dream of mine to ask you this question. Cut or uncut?
Oh, I have a clitoris, so that's your answer.
Ongina.
Ongina, bitch. The lovely, beautiful Masisi, bitch. And for you bitches that don't know, that's Creole for one of the kind of girls like us. But that's a whole nother topic. We're here coming to you live from RuPaul's DragCon 2018, New York City. How you doing, Miss Masisi?
I'm doing lovely.
Now, how many years have you been coming to DragCon?
Actually, last year, New York was my first.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Have you done LA DragCon or anything
Yes,
like that?
I've done this year LA DragCon.
What can you say is the difference?
Well, you can't compare New York and LA. It's just...
A lot of people try.
Yes, but I think it's just... There's just a bigger audience and a bigger groups of drag and understanding and appreciation of drag here in New York than LA.
Now, you are originally from Port-au-Prince. Stop, I say to all my Haitians out there, I love you, Flatbush, Brooklyn. That's where I'm from. I'm actually from Midwood, Brooklyn. So my Forsyth Avenue, Avenue H, Avenue I, Avenue J, you know, all those girls out there. Only real Brooklyn bitches know about that. But you're from Port-au-Prince. When did you learn and feel that you wanted to get up in geesh and be this Haitian princess and show the world?
Actually, that was just last year.
Get the fuck
Yes,
outta
this
here.
is just a year
Get
in
the
the
fuck outta
making.
here.
Probably I was born always a sissy. But finally, I switched over from theater drag or masculine drag to feminine drag.
Oh, so wait, there's a difference.
Yes, of course. I mean, this is all drag.
Right.
So, I think the norm is that you're stated by the world
Right.
or by your parents or society that you have to be this masculine drag. And
Especially in the Haitian community.
Of
There's
course,
so
course.
much masculinity in
Of
the Haitian
course.
community. So much zozo going around, as they say. So can I ask you one thing that I always found fascinating when I was younger that most people might not know about? Why not name yourself Cacao? You know what Cacao is? Cacao? Cacao grease?
no.
No? Not at all?
Cacao?
Yeah, cacao. So I might be saying it wrong, but from when I was younger, it's a grease that you put on your penis to make your penis bigger.
That issue.
So now she doesn't have that issue, guys. Okay, get to this bitch. She don't have that issue. I might have a little cocoa. So okay. So how does your family now? Your family loves it. They don't love it. They like it. You don't care if they like it. You don't care if they love it. How do you? Because Haitians are very strong in all their political views about religion and all that kind of stuff. How does that push you, and how does it not push you?
Well, my family was always very proud of my entertainment.
That's so dope.
And with my masculine drag.
Okay.
And the moment I told them that I was going to do feminine drag, they actually were a little bit against of it. So I decided that I'm not only going to do drag, but I'm going to call myself Masisi to really show them that this is who I am, and they just have to love it.
Right. Look. Everybody got skull and bones in their closet.
Yes.
They'll be all right, honey. You putting food on your table. You're good. You're happy. And that's all that fucking matters. One thing, okay, if you had a message for any, because having a best friend that is from Haiti, like I told you, I'm practically Haitian. I seen the effects of him not being able to, really be like, okay, mom, I'm gay, and this is, it's just so hard. It's still a stigma. Even being Jamaican or just being Caribbean in general is still a stigma. What message do you have to that little girl or that little boy who wants to come into the butterfly that they want to be?
My message is, you got this. Just walk.
Yes, I f***ing love it. Masisi, what's your name on Instagram and all that kind of stuff?
Love Masisi. That is Masisi.
Get at her, bitches. I'm here with Severity Stone out of Boston. When I was walking around and we were interviewing the other girls, I seen her and I had to get all in her motherfucking business. Shout out to Beantown, Boston, you know what it is. And I just have one question for you. When the trade, you know what trade is, right? That's a universal word amongst our community, right? When the trade know that you dress up, because I dress up for the trade sometime in geesh and put a little beat on, do they want you to be in costume sometimes or no?
Well, as of the past 7 or 8 years, I've been with one person.
Oh, Lord. Does he like it?
Yeah, he does it too. His name is Coleslaw. We're both from
Hi, Coleslaw. How are you?
She's good, I think. Holding it down back home. But yeah, in general, I do get a lot of attention. Probably not so much in this look, but then again, you'd be surprised. Sometimes guys are into that, but I feel like in general, I don't know. It's kind of, they want you to be like one or the other.
Right. So when did you learn that you were going to be this goddess? When did you learn? When did you want to get dressed up? What made you do this? And how do people support you or love you? Like how is it? Is it hard in Boston? You find it easier in New York?
I don't have a lot of experience in New York. Most of my experience is in Boston. I've been making clothes and creating since I was a child. I started coming out to the scene and I basically looked up to the people that were doing it before me and kind of built up of that. And I started coming out and doing like club kid looks and stuff like that. And then I started to pick up on the drag stuff and it just kind of eventually stuck.
Same. It's fine, baby. Look, we're not
Webster's dictionary here, bitch. I suck dick for a living. You're fine.
But yeah, our community in Boston is small, but it is very supportive. We have a lot of really awesome, different talent there that sometimes doesn't get showcased enough. But I love it. I mean, I'm obviously here and I'm looking to expand and see the world and show them what I have and what I have to offer and continue growing and learning.
So next year you'll have a booth here is what you're saying.
I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure what I would sell. Zip ties. I know Home Depot is sold out as of right now because of me.
You bought all of them.
Yeah, I bought all of them. But I don't know. I make a lot of stuff. I make hats. I do jewelry and stuff, things like that. So who knows?
Tell them your Instagram where they can follow you and all that kind of stuff, if you allow that kind of stuff, but where they can not harass you, but only business, serious business inquiries only. We have no time to play games with you, mother. Tell them where they can find you, your Instagram and stuff like that.
Universally, Severity Stone. I think Instagram is Severity, SEVERITY _Stone. I have a Twitter, I don't really use it. Facebook, same name.
Well, I wish our president learned that. Severity Stone, everybody out of Boston, check her out. She's phenomenal. Follow her Instagram, and she'll be here next year with her own booth, 2019, bitches. On X Talk Show with Darnell and Jules, where no one is safe. Get back. Kadeem, what's your last name? You didn't tell me your last name.
It's Kadeem Fyffe.
Kadeem, like Fyffe, like Q-Tip and Fyffe and all of them, huh? So, me and you were chatting up earlier, and I know that you say you're a fashion designer. Where does a fashion designer fit in at DragCon?
Right. So yes, I've worked in the fashion industry for about 5 years. I've worked in Michael Kors, Burberry, Cartier, just to name a few. And earlier this year, I decided to start my own brand. So I launched Muxe New York. That's MUXE New York at .com. Find us on Instagram, all that jazz. I started in February, and here I am at my first DragCon. And I felt that it was important for me to bring my brand here because I champion the LGBT community, I volunteer, and my clothes are very inclusive. They're gender fluid, they're unisex. I want trans bodies to wear them, I want cis bodies to wear them, I want men, women, young, old, all sizes. So the brand's very inclusive, and I felt like DragCon is a super inclusive place. So what better place than DragCon to bring my brand?
So do you have a love for drags and trans illusionists also? Like, what's your favorite thing? What's your favorite thing been so far at DragCon?
Favorite thing so far has been seeing like the young kids with their parents coming, because that just means that we've obviously made a lot of progress societally, where moms are like, oh, my son might be more feminine than masculine, or my son is a drag kid, and I want to bring him here, him or her.
It's funny that you say that, because on the pamphlet that they give us as press, I'm sure you've seen it too, they had the statistic there, and 28% are kids that come here.
Yeah. No, it's all kids, and I think that's been definitely the most inspiring, having a kid come over and it's like, I really love this shirt, and I'm like, you're 6 years old. Like, what are you doing in this place? Because normally we think of drag in this very adult sort of thing, and gay people especially have always been sort of marginalized to be, oh, that's adult, that's XXX, or so now it's just like, DragCon is family friendly, and I really love it. And again, my brand is about all inclusiveness, so young, old, doesn't matter your race, doesn't matter your body type, doesn't matter your gender identity or expression. And so, yeah, I think it's interesting. And I love drag. Who doesn't like a good drag?
Now, do you get up in geese sometime for the trade or no?
I have done drag a couple of times. I was Angel in Red.
Oh, okay.
So I do know how to apply a beat.
Okay.
Secure my wig, put on a stiletto, and work the stage.
What's the weirdest thing you've seen at DragCon that even shocked you? Because there's always still that shock factor.
I haven't seen that yet.
Maybe it's coming tomorrow.
I think tomorrow people are going to turn the looks out, and perhaps I'll be shocked then. But I don't shock easily.
We talked about the fashion and you being a fashion designer. You used to work for Michael Kors and all that kind of stuff. How do you feel about Michael Kors buying the Versace house?
I think it signals a unique change, if not a decline in the industry, because in no realistic universe should an American sportswear house who considers themselves to be luxury be buying a true luxury fashion house from Italy. The Italian fashion houses are truly on another level, but their
industry has been on a decline. So it's actually no wonder that Michael Kors is acquiring them. So I just think it signals an important shift that maybe America is finally ready to step into the real luxury stage. And I know that Michael is really trying to create this American luxury conglomerate to compete with like an LVMH. We have a long way to go until we're LVMH, but I think it's interesting. It's definitely a shift.
2 things you want to manifest for yourself after leaving DragCon.
After leaving DragCon?
Well, DragCon, I mean, because you're going to take a certain part of energy from here. With that energy, what do you want to manifest? Because you're going to be opening the doors to people of our community about your fashion brand and stuff, and how it's for everyone across the board under the rainbow and outside of the rainbow too. What do you want to happen for your fashion brand?
Absolutely. So my main 2 manifestations before I came here were customer acquisition and education. I want people to come over. I want them to learn about me. I want, as a person, as a designer, I want them to learn about the brand, why I started it, what my mission is, why I give back to the community, why I champion LGBT youth, why a portion of our proceeds go to specific organizations. I want them to know that, and I want them to come together as a community and support me, support the brand. And I think that this will also lead to the second manifestation, which is hopefully I can inspire other young kids who want to be designers, actors, whatever. Just the point is follow your dreams, pursue them fiercely, and one day you could be here, you know.
With that being said, Kadeem, thank you so much for letting me interview and harass you. You're my sister in sequence, so that's why I came to harass you. Tell them your Instagram, where they can find your stuff, if you have a website to buy your clothes and all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. So our website is www.muxenewyork.com. That same spelling, MUXE New York, is our social media handle, so that's Instagram and Twitter, and then we're MUXENY on Facebook, and if you want to follow me personally, you know, that's K_Alfonso, ALPHANSO. Thank you.
One more question before we go, guys. A fashion trend you want to die?
Certainly not sequins. Let's see, what do I want to die?
Me neither, bitch.
I want the biker short to go. I know that it just came back, but it needs to leave. It's not
like the biker short sneaker look or the biker short cowboy boots or something.
It's just not for me. If you're wearing biker,
too much girth.
It's too much. Like, wear it to the gym. No. Yeah, that Kim K. I need it to go out.
Like Yeezy, cheesy Yeezy.
No, it's gross. Get out.
Well, there you have it with Mr. Kadeem, guys, on that talk show with Darnell and Juice. Sorry, where no one is safe, just us two. Get at us, Eminem Studio. Yann is in the building, bitches. DragCon 2018. Oh, okay, you're hip to it. You don't know her. I feel you, girl. Never heard her. Me neither. Who's that? Who's wild, right?
Who's wild?
Yann is driving me crazy. Oh, Yann, I want to interview this boy here.